Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. I am so excited about this one. I saw this deal on eBay. I stalked it for a week. And then I was the only bid and I won it. And wow, what an amazing price. Oof, how are we going to get this out? 1994 Flare Ultra X-Men. Now, I did a video about this a little over a year ago. Made a video on it, and, you know, this is not investable. Absolutely not investable. These cards are old, and they have not really gone up in price. Man, these are in good condition. So this auction included, amongst other things, a complete base set. So far, it looks like it's all there. Beautiful old cards. Of course, in the terrible square cut with the sharp corner that gets damaged easy. You know, I've considered one day trying to build a complete graded set of these. Maybe open a booster box or two, send them all off to a grading house. See what kind of scores they come back with, what kind of grades. I collected these in the 5th grade in 1994. And I still have my original complete set, along with several of the complete chase sets that went with it. But the odd thing is, you go look these up on eBay today, you can buy the complete base set, this 150 cards. You can typically get them for $30 to $40 shipped. And it's back when Colossus was a villain, during one of the periods when he had flopped back or forth. Yes, Colossus has a complicated history. I'm the Juggernaut. But $30 to $40 for the complete base sets. The various chase cards with the different foil treatments, they'll run anywhere from literally $2 up to about $8 or $10. There is one particular set of chase cards, the Silver X-Overs, that are very, very rare because of the particular method of distribution that was used on these cards. The Silver X-Overs will typically run $60, $80, $100 each. They're very expensive. This particular set is actually in really good condition. I mean, it feels like potentially somebody, like it's packed fresh and somebody just created it out of a box they opened. Maybe somebody was looking for chase cards and created this set out of packed fresh cards. The old original team with the kind of throwback art style. There are some error cards in this set that will come around from time to time. There's several well-known ones, and they're pretty rare. I can't really say that they have any additional value because, well, there just aren't enough people who are interested in this. You know, it's kind of a nostalgic throwback, but it's 1994 Flare Ultra X-Men, and in 1995 they had another set of Flare Ultra X-Men. Just different art, but mostly the same characters. You know, sub out some of the greatest battles and things like that. Here we have Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Wolverine versus Cyber. Wolverine versus Omega Red. Wolverine versus the Hulk. How could Wolverine even stand a chance? Wolverine versus Spider-Man. So, you know, they were just basically pumping out product year after year. Oh, classic. Love that. Wolverine versus the Punisher. I don't know how the Punisher stands a chance, but okay. So that's the base set. Let's kind of try to sort out some of these. Oh, they're all individually wrapped, and they're in these little holders. That's a pretty decent way to store them. So these are the Fatal Attraction subset. There were 6 of these, and they just kind of told some of the more popular stories of the X-Men universe of the time. Yes, of course, Colossus switching sides. Wolverine crippled, which was a very important storyline of that time period, the mid-90s. Yes, the first time that Magneto used his abilities to strip the adamantium off of Wolverine's bones. And then Professor X gets really mad and he defeats Magneto. I don't remember if he killed him or not. And then Wolverine wants to go sulk, and he says, "I'm leaving." Really, really neat foil treatments on these. So those were the 6 of the Fatal Attractions. Let me dig down to these. Yes. So then, this is another one of the chase sets. These are X-Men's Greatest Battles. See if we can get a little shine off that. Kind of hard to find the foiling when you're under these kind of protective covers. Rogue versus Pyro and Avalanche. Did you guys have any of these cards as a kid? I love these things. It's great that you can still buy them so cheap. Like I said, there's no investment case for this. I do not think these are ever going to become investable. I do not think a day will come when people decide, oh, you know, those 94 Flair Ultra X-Men, we should have all been hoarding them all along. I don't think it will ever happen. And so these are purely for me to satisfy just my desire to have them. Now, I already have an entire base set. I already have all these chase sets. So I bought this because it was a very good price and I wanted them. Gambit versus Bishop with quite the little scratch on it. Well, maybe that's on the case. Hard to tell. Yeah, it is on the case. Let's see if we can get a better view of the card. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. And then the third chase set that's here, this was the Collage. You want to see me attempt to assemble it on camera? This could be funny. So it's a 9-card collage. This is actually, this was illustrated by Tim and Greg Hildebrandt, which of course, if you follow this channel, you know who they are. I love their artwork. Uh-oh, are some missing? Are they still in the box? Well, there are the wings across here. There we go. There we are. So it's a 9-card collage of this giant explosion. And I remember reading a thing in the Marvel art of Tim and Greg Hildebrandt book about creating this picture and how challenging it was to build a scene that's a cohesive scene, but then can be broken into 9 cards and still have some kind of individual value of just each card at a time. That it was a very challenging thing for them to accomplish. Now, last thing that was in this box. An original sealed booster box. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Looks great. I bought another one of these last year. I actually opened it, and I've opened a couple packs of it. $80.75. Was he selling it for $80 and then he marked it down to $75? Was it $80.75? That 75 period kind of confuses me. Maybe it was $80, but there was something where you might get it for $75 under some circumstance. But it looks really good. Corners aren't too damaged up, but wow, that is nice. So yeah, I got all of this on one lot on eBay for basically about the same price that normally a sealed booster box goes for. So I was really happy with that. Now, there are 2 other chase sets in addition to these 3 chase sets. One of them is red foil triptychs. There's 2 of them, and those are somewhat rarer because they only came in booster packs sold at Walmart. So originally, there were red foil booster packs, there were red foil jumbo packs, and then there were blue foiled booster packs. And what I mean by foiled is the material of the pack, you know, like this. And so the blue foiled packs were only sold at Walmart, and they had the red foil triptychs in them. And what I mean by red foil on those cards is the cards actually had red foil on them. And then There were also in those Walmart booster packs were those silver X-Overs Chase series, and I only have 2 of the 6 of those, and like I said, those typically sell for 60, 80, $100 each on eBay when they come up. They're very rare. So yeah, did you guys collect any of this? Bring back any memories? Have any thoughts about it? Any other particular set of the time period that maybe you did collect? Let me know. Leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade. Thanks a lot.